Hello and welcome, my lovely Clovers. I am Q Clovers and welcome to my channel. This is an open Gemini reading for anyone, anybody, and maybe nobody, but remember just to take what's yours and leave out all the rest. This is a 3-spread reading. I'm going to do an oracle from the Literary Witches Oracle, a tarot spread from the Spellcasters spread, an Archangel, an Alice in Wonderland deck for a little Cartomancy romance. And I will put all those timestamps in the comments and description below. Gemini gems, my lovely gems, you are my final reading of this round. Never doing 4 readings in a day, more than 3 readings in a day, ever again. I'll talk about that on Wednesday when I do my live. But this is the precursor reading for the Capricorn supermoon come June 24th. That's Thursday. What are you Capricorning in your life? What are you taking charge of instead of, just performing or putting in your time? It's one thing to show up. It's one thing to show up and rule the world. We also have Cancer season popping up on us right now on the first day of summer. And so how's your home life, work balance, play balance, all that balancing, especially home and kids? It's a big deal right now. So where are you performing? Where are you running the show? Where are you engaging? Where are you phoning in? It's all very different aspects of your life that matter that you need to pay attention to. Let's get this going. Show on the road so I could just take a shower. I did go in swimming today in the pool because you know what? It's summer. I'm in California. Ooh, the doll. Ooh, I got 2 cards for you, both in reverse. I'm going to pull a tarot card to go with these. The doll is about past. It's about, the skull is, you know what? Let me look at these since I got 2. The doll is, because this is a new deck, and you're the first person to get the doll. Illusion, old wounds, and childhood. Illusion, old wounds, and childhood. Definitely the old wounds. I pull up with that card. And the Scully is, of course, transitions, reality, grief, change is a constant. All right, look. Don't panic. Because these both came in reverse. And then you get the One of Wands, which is a new start, a new fire up. The doll is definitely about childhood memories and the past. And the skull is about changing, maybe not succeeding, things maybe not going very well. The important thing is that it doesn't matter what happened in your past. It doesn't matter what you carry from your childhood. I like to tell everybody that none of us got good parents because you don't get the parents you need. You don't even get the parents you want. You get the parents you get. Good luck, buddy. But one thing I did learn from Tony Robbins was that if you're alive today, somebody loved you. Human babies are just so freaking helpless that, other animals walk within 20 minutes of being born. And humans aren't like that at all. Somebody had to love you if you were an adult today. And that's the message here. It's like, you know what? It didn't go that great last time. Or when I was a kid, back in the past, it wasn't that great. There are things that you'd rather leave back there, and you're going to. This is an opportunity to leave that because you have a fresh, passionate start. I don't even know if passion matters, but you're going to get fired up about this. It's kind of scary. It's kind of like a little light bulb turning on around you, but it's extra bright and a little extra scary. See how she has her baby in there? It's really kind of like her brother in the write-up of this, but some of you may be expecting, surprise, surprise, but there is something coming for you. You are growing something. You're building something. You are about to, I was watching the Olympic trials today, and this guy who really should have made the team 50 times over, I believe he's the current standing national champion, And didn't make the cut, didn't even come close. He didn't look well. He looked injured to me. This is the opposite. This is the poor kid showing up. This is like the kid who can't find his shoes. The original guy that... Oh, no. Was it the original guy that broke the mile, or is it Jesse Owens? I forget. Somebody, like, lost his shoes, and so he just had to pull a couple out of the trash can to do what he was going to do that day. And they didn't fit. But he was going to win anyway, because he was blessed. And this is you. It's you. This is the person that's coming from behind, and that's you, and it's looking pretty freaking delicious with the light and the energy and, like, you know, the fire that's going to be available for this. Well, no surprise there. 8 of Cups to start with the 9 of Pentacles. Hey, it's time. It's time to walk away from whatever it is that's been bothering you. Go to your own garden. Go to your own space. You have saved enough with your 4 of Pentacles at the end. You've done enough to really take care of yourself. And you're at a point where you don't have to deal with the crap that is available to you. Ugh, dropping cards. You don't have to deal with the crap that is available to you in just being a normal human, such as bad parents, such as really mean kids. I mean, when were you bullied? Don't ask, have you ever been bullied? Ask, when were you bullied? Most people have a very instant answer that pops right out of their gut. Oof. Trigger warning, right? But you're moving on. You have your own garden. You've saved for it. You've worked for it. You can splurge on it now. You're not going to, here's the thing. You're not going to be in harmony with the world. You're not going to take that. You're not going to be at peace with the natural world. You are moving on to bigger and better, more physical things. And you ain't going to have any nightmares about it. And the only problem... Oh, I got a bunch of extra cards here. The only problem I see that you're having is your fear of being able to build spiritually. This is because you feel like you're defying nature. It feels like you're trying to avoid some very natural things, which is to avoid pain and danger and suffering and people who would harm you or steal from you. But I've been through this, and it's hard because you're going to go against the natural order. You're not going to have a 2.5 kid family with a husband and a wife and a house in the suburbs and 2-car payment. No, you're not going to do it the original way. This is like if you were graduating from high school. Are you going to go to college, get your degree, and then get a job and stay there forever and then retire from there? And no, you're going to have to do it a different way. And you feel like you will not be blessed if you go about this a different way. And that's not true. In fact, the more you self-protect yourself, the more your light is going to shine. The more that your work is going to pay off, because there won't be snatchers from your benefits, and there won't be people snatching away your power and energy that you need to put into this. Also, as far as doing it both, doing it all, you're going to do it. But it's, you just feel like you can't draw from the spiritual well because you are breaking these natural laws. Honestly, your total happiness here, your 4 of Wands, comes from breaking these natural laws with the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor is nature with his teeth gnashing it out. Nature taking a bite out of it. One of the things, and so you must allow yourself to be anything but natural, because you have to just be yourself. There is no path written in the stars for every person. There really isn't a path written in the stars for everyone. This is merely advice and consideration with the cards and astrology. The important thing is, if you look at this fire burning here, this wildfire, you have gone so antiseptic and so, what's the word? You're just so clean and good, and you do everything right, and you stand in line, Gemini, which is not you at all. It's not serving you well. As soon as you break away from it, you'll actually find some calm, some peace. The reason you're not going to find happiness is because you're denying yourself the access to spirit. Spirit doesn't really give a rat's ass about world rules, especially legal rules that don't matter place to place, that no cannibal has ever heard of, and I believe they've been in heaven. But this is the whole idea, that you got to be yourself. The crazy thing about Gemini being themselves, too, is because they're really two people. Most people are about 8 people, to be honest, personality-wise, too. So why are you stressed about just being 2? I mean, Gemini, you should really appreciate the fact that you only break down into 2 people. Point being, let it go. It does not freaking matter. I find it hard to believe that Gemini is struggling with this, but Spirit says yes, Gemini. The big struggle here is not that you've gone with yourself, that you've actually followed your dreams and desires. You've taken up both pentacles that you wish to take up. You haven't made a choice or denied one over the other. It just has to deal with the fact that you feel like you've cut yourself off from spirit, and you've cut yourself off from eternal, spiritual, like that heavenly happiness because of it, which isn't true at all. You need to change that. I'm pretty sure your guardian angels are trying to tell you to check out the weather outside. A lot of us have sunshine. A lot of us have heat. Enjoy it. Somehow. Everyone keeps telling me, I don't want to go to Vegas. I don't want to go to Vegas. It gets too hot. And I keep telling everybody, Vegas is awesome because you just take 3 steps out of the pool, you're already dry. What more do you want? I love the pool in Vegas because of that. I don't like cold water. I'm a bit of a kitten to cold water. And frankly, I don't know how I do it, but I do. I love to swim now. It's my kid's fault. All right, my lovely Gemini. The person who they think you are a risk taker. You don't really care about money, do you? This 9 of Pentacles here. Is this a repeat? It is. This is about building your own home in space. Clean your room. Control your apartment. Get that crap in order. This is pay attention to your own garden. How are you to rule an empire? Perhaps the reason the Emperor did come out in reverse also had to deal with the fact that you don't think you're going to get an empire when it's about to fall in your lap. You have something, 8 of Cups, you have something to walk over. Oh my gosh. Your first cards in the tarot reading was 8 of Cups, 9 of Pence, and I have 9 of Pence, 8 of Cups here. Must take a risk. This person is seeing you very clearly. This is how your person sees you. They see you as the option, the one, the only one. They see you taking risks. They see you walking away from the crap that you haven't needed in forever. They see you building your garden, taking care of your own space. Ooh, they have a Joker card too. But they have the Ace of Cups in reverse. They have the 3 of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. The 3 of Cups upright and the Ace of Cups in reverse. What does that tell me? They're only enjoying your company in a social setting. Even though I could do this leap of faith. It would be wonderful. It'd be a new lovey-dovey new start. But it's a little too new for them still. What's really interesting is how well this person sees you. Like I said, the repeater cards from your person seeing you. 100% you are in this 9 of Pence, 8 of Cups. You need to walk away from something and you need to work on. You need to tend your garden. Or check it out. You have a garden. Pay attention to what you have, it says Spirit. But this person is more, they see you. They definitely see you well. But the problem is, they don't know if they can handle you intimately, as in one-on-one. I'm not talking about sex here. Another problem is they might have to go somewhere or leave somewhere, do some traveling. So they're really not trying to get in too deep because they don't want to feel like they've tricked you. It's a risk either way. Gemini, your life leads in one direction, and it could really go anywhere. This person's life also leads in a direction that is kind of opposite yours, or maybe a little crooked to yours. It's not on the direct same path. But it can be worked out that you guys kind of come together. But there is a bit of a monkey wrench in terms of a person who's going to be around for longer than 2 minutes. This person has obligations or commitments or plans that just take them elsewhere. I don't know how long it's going to be, or perhaps this is long distance, but the reason this person is kind of exciting, the only reason they're holding back is because they have some kind of trip planned or some kind of event planned that they feel that if they don't tell you about, or if they get close to you and leave, it'll be worse than if they just leave, come back, and then get close to you. So they're kind of resisting you, but they see you. When you talk to this person, you will feel seen. You will feel recognized, acknowledged. You will even feel pretty spunky and bright just because you're being recognized just by this person. It's going to be hard to let go of this connection. Chemistry, it's not necessarily physical chemistry. It's definitely a spiritual chemistry where this person recognizes you in some way, in some very lovely way. They really do look at you as the only option, even though they've kind of got places to be and people to meet. I mean, Geminis are hard to resist, both sides of each of them. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Gemini. Have a great week. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. I will put those timestamps in the box below, and I will be back for that full moon reading on the 24th. Have a great week, my lovelies. What did I do with my... Oh, there you are.